I guess it's that time again. Time for another episode. I am the Colonialist, and in this week's episode, we're going to have a look at Rhytidoponera Metallica. My camera phone simply will not capture the quality needed for this species, so I'm using this photography from EddImage.com. I find myself in awe of the details of this image and the coloration, the beautiful metallic greens, blues and purples found on Rhytidoponera Metallica. For more images like this, 110%, check out the link to EddImage.com. It's easy to see why this is one of my favourite species. Before we jump into it, I just want to say a special thank you to AntBoyUK, who's sponsoring this giveaway. Click on the link in the description and give his Facebook page a thumbs up. Keep watching to find out how you could possibly win this species, as I'll be giving out the details over the rest of this episode. If you watched last week's, you've already waited a week to find out, so what's just a few more minutes? I know many of you watching have incredibly keen eyes. Just have a look at the refuse pile and see what it's mainly comprised of. That's right, there's loads and loads of discarded cocoons from pupae as the workers have eclosed. And now the colony is over 50 strong, which is an amazing growth for the time period that I've had them. Overall, I would say that this is a really easy species to care for. They create a nice refuse pile, which makes it really easy to do the weekly or daily maintenance. My advice, use tweezers. This species can sting. Another factor that makes them really easy to care for is they can't climb glass or acrylic. They're such a relaxed and chilled colony to care for, unlike the Carabara, which are constantly like a World War I offensive. They're waiting on the lines and constantly trying to escape. Picking through their refuse pile, you only start to appreciate exactly how many empty cocoons they've discarded. Sometimes I think the colony knows that I'm just cleaning up after them, and they don't give me any grief while I'm doing it. It might be weird, but I decided for now to leave their empty cocoons in place as a monument to their empire's growth. I've taken out all the old carcasses that could rot or cause any problems. I've noticed over the time of keeping this species that they tend to drink a lot of water, so if you keep them, ensure that they always have fresh water on hand. I give mine water in a 10ml feeder bottle from AntBoyUK. It just shows with the right setup, maintenance doesn't take long at all. While I was doing the maintenance, I looked over and I saw a couple of workers at the rear of the nest. So I thought I'd check out what they're doing, and I noticed that they were bringing out more cocoons and trash. Would have been nicer if they had done it early. I really liked the idea that I had to bury their tube that takes them into their Etong nest, and it's covered by a cork bark cover, so they kind of use it as a staging area when they're hunting or when they're just chilling around the nest. It's such an amazing feeling as an ant keeper when you know that you've got the environment right and you watch one of your colonies boom, and you know that they're happy because everything they need is being provided for. Even if they've got a huge nest, which is like an ant mansion, it's an Etong 8-chamber nest from AntBoyUK. I decided to open up all the chambers and give them the space. So far, they're enjoying it just as much as they enjoyed this cockroach. I suppose while they tuck into their dinner, we might as well tuck into the competition. To enter, you need to do 3 things. Your first task, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Your support means an awful lot and it helps the channel grow, and it helps me to be able to offer you more content and more giveaways and offers like this awesome prize. Which brings me to the next task. Please find the link in the description to the AntBoyUK Facebook page and give him a thumbs up just to show that you appreciate what he's offering for this competition. I'm sure many of you watching have already done the first 2 tasks. So now the third task, the third and final task. In the comments, let me know what you would name this queen if you won the competition. Or if you wouldn't name the queen, would you simply just refer to her as Rhytidoponera? Alongside the name, I'd like you to write just a small piece of care information on the species. Whether that's the right temperature, the right humidity, how to keep the species, or any tips that you may have that you believe goes towards the care advice, simply because I want to know that the winner of this species definitely knows how to care for them and what they need to care for them. Which brings me to the rules of the competition. To win, you must be over the age of 18 or have permission from parents or a guardian who is over the age of 18 and says that they are happy for you to keep this species and they are willing to make the financial commitments to help you to buy the heating equipment if you don't already have it. Due to shipping laws and also COVID, I am only shipping this species within the United Kingdom or the European Union. Good luck to everyone who enters. Feel free to take a shot at it, even if you might not be eligible to win the competition. I would still like to know your feedback and comments on the episode and the species. As I'm unable to use live streaming features on YouTube yet, I need another 500 odd subscribers. I may decide to do a live stream either on my Instagram page or on Facebook in the UK AntKeepers group. I will decide how to announce the competition winner at the end of next week's episode, because by then I'll definitely have worked out how it's going to work. Either way, the winner will always be chosen at random, either by picked out of a bowl with your name on it or by putting a number into a random number choosing that represents you. So if you're number 15 and it chooses number 15, you would be the winner as long as you were eligible. Until next time, Ant Keepers, this is the Colonialist signing out.